Although it seemed like the world was falling apart around us, and the Daedric Prince of Destruction was soon to venture through the Oblivion Gates to destroy Cyrodiil and then all of Tamriel, just as it was written in the prophecies of the First Ages, the Hero of Kvatch often spent hours, days, even weeks performing the most mundane and often absurd tasks to the point of pure psychopathy. It could be the middle of day, not a cloud in the sky, and the hero would repeatedly cast a spell to create a light around him, illuminating an area that was already entirely visible. He would cast the spell again and again at mere second intervals, yet I know from my own experience with magic that spell would provide light for several minutes at a time. The hero would run back and forth through the hills and forests simply to find and collect as many plants, seeds and berries as possible. All the while, he would be jumping continuously for no apparent reason, not to avoid terrain, not to avoid danger, for no reason. Even when stood still, the hero would jump constantly. I once stood in a room inside of an inn in the city of Bruma and watched the Hero of Kvatch crouch into a stealthy posture. He then slowly walked forward into the corner of a room for 19 hours straight. He never stopped, never drank or ate, never said a word, never gave an explanation regarding his actions. It was almost as if his body was of this world, but his mind had vacated to another realm. I asked him repeatedly, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" "We must urgently head to Wayne Priory to meeting Joffrey. You said it yourself at the Temple of Kvatch. I am the heir to the Empire, and without the help of Joffrey and the Blades, the Daedric Prince will consume the world. We must go there immediately." After almost a full day of this insane behaviour, he finally stopped. He stood up and turned to me. It was a jarring moment, as if a stream suddenly began to flow in the opposite direction. He turned to me and said in a flat, emotionless tone, "I'm training, Sneak. I have just reached journeyman level." I covered my face with my hands in exasperation and asked through gritted teeth, "What?" The hero responded, "There are many people in this building, and I am undetected in this room when I sneak." He then immediately leapt through the air across the room towards the creaky wooden door, knocking over the objects from the table onto the ground with a loud clatter. Without even a second thought or a glance back towards the mess he had made, he began to open it, and even in the few seconds it took for the door to swing open, the hero had jumped on the spot another 3 times. The hero left the room and continued to jump down the corridor and down the staircase into the main chamber of the inn. If this was my destiny given to me by the gods in that moment, it felt more like a punishment than anything else.